Take a few deep breaths, slowly, deeply. Inhale, exhale. Maybe inhale through your nose, deeply. And exhale through your mouth. One more time, inhale through your nose, deeply. And exhale through your mouth. Once again, inhale slowly, deeply through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Normalize your breathing. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of your crown. Be aware of your breath. To the great Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my beloved spiritual teacher, Grandmaster Chokok Sui, to Lord Bodhisattva Mele, to Lord Melchizedek, to the Amakua, to all the great beings, holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, to the hierarchy of angels, to the spiritual sun, to the solar angel, to our guardian angel, to the angel assigned to the Triangles Blessings team, the angels taking care of the Archangel meditation session, specifically there for today's session, the beings of technology, the beings of connectivity, the beings of wisdom, the beings of inspiration, the beings of divine love, divine light, divine power, all the beings of light present in our rooms right now. We are very grateful for your presence. We are very grateful for your blessings, your contribution at all levels. With deep gratitude, with deep, deep respect, and lots of love, we thank you all, we thank ourselves, we thank everyone in full faith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So very good morning to everyone. And okay, so for today, there is a beautiful topic that just came. I thought, I was thinking, let's end 2023 with this awareness, so that until we meet again, I'll be not available for 3 weeks from now on. So we'll be meeting on, I think, the second week of January. It is 11th, I think, 11th. So till that time, there will be a homework for everyone. Okay. It's a beautiful thing, actually. So let's be aware of your body. Closed eyes, open eyes, it doesn't matter. But just see, how will you breathe if there is no space? Just imagine there is no space. Where will the breath go? How will you eat if there is no space? Right? And I think just look, even for the clothes that we buy, we pay money for the space, for the holes. Right? There is a hole here, here, here. And bigger the body, bigger the space we require. We give money for the space in the home. The more the space, the more we pay. That's how it is, right? We don't pay for the houses with thick walls. We want where there is more empty space. Right? And if we go in science, even in the smallest of, the molecules and atoms, there is still a lot of space. And if we zoom out, the planets are in space. So according to the teachings of Vedanta, the first element that was created or which came into existence was space. So there is a space in the womb where we are created. There is a space from where we come out. It's like the ears have space. Nose, if you just see the eyes, there has to be space for the sockets to be there. So the element of space is very important. And when we talk about purification, when we talk about spiritual development, what we do is cleansing so that there is space. Space so that we can receive. Right? So the element is of space. When there is space, there comes the element of air. Because the air itself needs the space to move. Yes? And we exist every time because constantly we are breathing in and breathing out. So the element of air is so important. During coronavirus, what was the biggest struggle? That the air could not be maintained, oxygen level could not be maintained. The lungs, there were so many things happening inside, and the space was restricted, and the air could not flow, and we could not survive. Yeah. So the second element is air. Again, without which we cannot exist. Right? Do we agree? Is there anyone who can live without air? Okay, let's see. The third element, fire. So when there is air, there comes the gases and the fire. Now, how about fire? If externally we see, we need fire element so that we can cook our food and eat. Yes? In our body, if we see, the stomach, which digests the food, it is the fire element. So if we are consciously aware, every time we eat, we are kind of giving, we are just like in the havan, when we do the puja, we offer the samagri to this body. We offer food and it is being consumed by the fire. And this fire element is the one which maintains the warmth in the body. We are not cold-blooded. Human beings, we are not cold-blooded. Yes or no? Without fire, again, the body temperature cannot be maintained. We cannot exist. Let's see. Fire element. Yes, Ahuti. The solar system, the sun specifically, is fire. Without sun, there is no growth. So a lot of element of fire is very important. Then comes what? Then comes water. Without water, again, we cannot exist. We need it. Dehydration happens. And just look outside. Water is so much a need in everyday life. But at the same time, there is so much water. In fact, I think 75-80% of body is made up of water. Right. And what we say to detox, drink what? Water. So just imagine if one day your system stops releasing the water out, cleansing, we all will be in the hospital. Again, very important element, right? Then came what? The earth. And the earth is just like a mother, giving every time. In fact, not just there, if we see all the elements are constantly doing something so that we can exist. Right? And I think there is one book I was reading of It was a book, beautiful book on Hanumanji, like Lord Hanuman, all those. I think all of you know, right? And he's considered to be the son of air, Vayuputra. And in that book, the author, the way he was explaining it, how beautifully he mentioned that, air is so underrated. It's like people just think and focus so much on sun, on water, but air is not visible, and it's so not appreciated enough until and unless we stuck with the problem related to air. Then also we are concerned with the organ and less with the air. Forget about the space. In this when we have this congestion, all of us have, right? All of us have one or the other time experienced congestion, the blocked nose, inflammation, cannot breathe. And what we require is the space. So if you notice each and every element that participates, that contributes for our physical body to exist, for the entire creation to exist, and for us to sustain and live, are so very important. And if there is imbalance in these elements, we experience sicknesses. And that's the truth, right? But how casually we take it, we don't even focus on it. So I was just wondering, how about today? We acknowledge each of these elements and we appreciate what they do for us, right? Because, like it is said that, for example, gratitude again is very popular in all the spiritual groups, not in spiritual groups in every way. It's kind of forgiveness and gratitude are two status symbols for spiritual people. So casually we say, no, 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 no. But the fact is, if we are sincerely grateful, like I don't know where it was. I think there is that book on gratitude. What's that book? Magic, if I'm not wrong. There are 21 days, and for 21 days they have given the instruction related to gratitude. And there is one of that chapter where it was about writing. I think if I'm not wrong, 10 things every day for which you are grateful for. And the instruction beautifully says, whenever you say, yeah, thank you. Yeah. What a briny. So the instruction carefully says that don't just say thank you. To have that thank you or the gratitude to be impactful or sincere, always write for and then define it why. So if Jaydeep is there and I just say thank you, Jaydeep, thank you for what? But if I say thank you for this platform because of which I can connect, thank you today you joined early. Until the time I was not there, you just took care of all of them so beautifully. Thank you for being so personally available for so many of us. Does it not make a difference when we say for? Why? Because when I say for, and then I mention what, it talks about my sincerity. That I'm not just saying thank you just for the status symbol. I am a very nice person. When I say for, I really mean it. And when I mean something, it touches. It touches the heart. Right? So when we say thank you or when we feel grateful, and when we say thank you and feel grateful for, we acknowledge. And when we acknowledge, automatically we become more receptive towards receiving. So when we acknowledge the importance, the service, the love, the giving of these elements, we become more receptive. There was a beautiful thing I'll tell you, especially in my experience of using the techniques to heal. At times, like it doesn't matter how much you love, how much you care, and how much sincerely you are doing the healing for somebody, but at times they don't receive. And they don't receive why? Because they do not acknowledge the help that has been provided. And I think for a lot of us, especially all those who use spiritual techniques and teachings, where everybody in our family also is not aware or not mentally, receptive, you want to help them, but they don't receive because they don't acknowledge. And that is the fact. If you can scan, check, whatever way, whatever we don't acknowledge, we don't receive. Even the blessings, if we don't acknowledge, there is a limit. Out of that, we cannot receive. And yet we want, and there is endless list of our wants. But to fulfill the wants, we need to receive, right? How will I fulfill something when I'm not ready to receive? I want to buy a jet and my hands are closed. I am not I'm not open to receive any kind of money, any kind of help. And we all are like that, fist so close tightly. So when we acknowledge and when we say thank you, just try it out. Just think of any one person in your life, right? And just say thank you and just state for. In your mind, you can say it. Just one person whom you're really grateful for. Just think about that person and just say thank you so much for, and give your reason. Be aware of your body. How do you feel it is right now? Has it become more lighter and flexible? Just imagine, just that in your mind, you're just saying for sincerely, and the body loosens. So let's do it. Just be aware of your condition. Like, just be aware of how your body is right now, how much stiff, how much heaviness. All those who can scan, just feel that you are there in, like, my aura is here, and just move your fingers and just feel. Let me just do it, the collective energy of this group. Okay. So I'm just moving and checking how much smooth the energy of us collectively. And in fact, how much is the size? Okay. So just be aware of how you're feeling physically, how you're feeling emotionally right now, mentally. Okay. Just be aware how you feel right now. If there is any pain, any heaviness in any part of the body, anything, just be aware. It's like that's your benchmark. That's how you're feeling right now, right? Okay. Now close your eyes. Again, closing eyes so that we are not distracted and we can do whatever we are going to uh, qualitatively. So close your eyes and be aware of your body. And be aware of the space element inside the body, and also be aware of your surrounding, the room you are in, the house you're in, the place you're in. There's so much of space. So just be aware of how all the element of space is contributing in your life. And then just say, thank you so much, the element of space, for, and give your reason why you're saying thank you to the space element. Like what I would say, thank you so much, the space element, for the space in my nostrils and the lungs so that I can freely breathe. Thank you for the space inside my system so that my heart can beat and there is space for the muscles to move. Thank you for the space in my stomach where I can put the food. Thank you for the space in the windpipe, the food pipe, so that it can go in. Thank you for the space between the veins and the arteries so that blood can flow. Thank you for the space in the intestines so that whatever I'm eating can be digested. Thank you for the space of the ears, the eyes. Thank you for the space between the fingers so that I can be fine with using my hands. Just be aware. Thank you for the space around me so that I can sit, I can move. Thank you for the space in the vehicles that we use. Just be aware, say your own reason and just say, thank you so much, space element, for, and give your own reasons for it. So grateful to you for your presence, for your contribution, for your unconditional providing and service for me and for the entire world. I exist because you are there. I'm so grateful for your contribution in my existence. I'm so grateful. Now be aware of the element of air. And just say thank you so much, the air element, for, and give your own reasons. Because of you, I can breathe and my body can survive. Because of you, I feel cold or I feel warm based on what my body needs. Because of you, there is life. And thank you so much also for helping me calm myself down, release my stress, helping me connect with the nature just by focusing on you. Thank you for providing me comfort when it is too hot. Thank you for being there in just the right amount that I need so that I can flourish. Thank you for your contribution in the chakras. Thank you for your essence in my life, which helps me to flow, to move, to feel free. Thank you so much for helping me be creative. I'm so grateful to you. for your contribution in my life, in everyone's life. And thank you for teaching us the lesson of humility, of doing for others without even being visible, without even showing. There's so much I can learn from you. And there is so much I can learn from the element of space. To provide the space so that one can live and thrive. Again, not visible. So grateful to the element of space, and I'm so grateful to the element of air. Be aware of the element of fire. Thank you so much, the element of fire, for the warmth, for the heat. Thank you for digesting what I put in my body. Thank you for purifying the environment. Thank you for being present in and around me in so many various forms. Thank you for making it all so cozy for the life to exist. Every day I can eat and I can enjoy delicious food because of you. I'm so grateful. Because of you, there are plants. Because of you, there are fruits. Because of you, there is a wholesome environment on the planet and we all are existing. Thank you so much. Thank you to work in our system as a fuel, which always helps us to be motivated towards working. That's the fire in us that helps us to keep on going. Thank you for igniting the creativity. Thank you for that burning desire that helps us to achieve and grow and evolve. I wonder what I would do without you. I'm so grateful. So grateful for your presence, for your contribution, for playing such an important role. So grateful. Now be aware of the element of water. Every day we drink. Every day we take shower. There is water around we need for washing. And there's so much of water inside a body. Without it, the blood cannot pass and reach all the organs. The nutrients cannot flow. The detoxification cannot happen. I am so grateful for numerous ways you support my existence. Not just that, you help me to calm myself down. You help me to express myself. You help me to feel. You help me to connect. And you help us all in learning from you so that we can flow. And we don't restrict, we make our own ways just like you make ways and reach your destination. Thank you for being that inspiration, and thank you for being that wonderful element without whom we cannot exist, without whom the planet Earth cannot exist. Thank you for the gift of life that you give. Just be aware of the water and the fruits, in the vegetables, in the cooking, all the juices, tea, coffee, whatever we have. And it's just so important. Very grateful. Be aware of the element of earth. Our body has the element of earth. That's why when we are put and buried, it becomes soil. Be aware how importantly that element of earth is there, which helps us grounded, which helps us achieve, which helps us to be prosperous. Thank you so much, the element of earth, for being always giving, supporting. Just like our mother, she takes care. That's how we say Mother Earth. And what we do the entire time, we walk on her. We kick, we jump. Forget about all the pollution that we create for the environment. How we are being told that if we touch the books with the legs, we touch the books and then we just say sorry. How it is considered to be disrespectful if we are touching somebody with the toes. But this planet Earth, the element Earth, is the biggest mother of all for time, the most sacrificial one, the most providing one. And yet we are always crushing her. And that's, I think, the biggest lesson that we can learn from this element. To be there unconditionally, sacrificial, just providing and giving, and not even looking for respect. I hope I can develop that kind of humility and service and love, just like the element earth shows every single moment. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful for your contribution. I'm so grateful because of you, we all are here. Now feel that all these elements are there around. And there's a beautiful prayer I just came across. And it really touched my heart. And I'm just saying that blessed are you, Lord our God. Blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, who blessed us all, who bring forth the gift of these beautiful, amazing elements. And I'm so grateful to all these 5 elements. Individually, they are unique and strong, and collectively, they work hand in hand, collaborating with each other. I am so grateful for your contribution, and I'm so grateful for the teachings that you bring in. If only I recognize. I'm so grateful, so grateful. With deep gratitude, with lots of utmost respect, with humility in our heart. Thank you all. Thank you so much, these beautiful elements, the amazing, powerful elements, and the amazing, loving, and service-oriented elements. Thank you. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for your contribution in our day to day, not just day, every moment of our life. We're so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I acknowledge your role in my life. I acknowledge your contribution, your presence, and I honor you in every way. And I'm so sorry for not doing this earlier. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am because you are. And I'm so grateful. Inhale and exhale. Be receptive. And be aware how these elements are responding. Put your hands in the Namaste Mudra in front of your heart. Bow your head down and just say to all the five elements, the element of space, the element of air, the element of fire, the element of water, the element of earth. I bow down to you and I express my gratitude to each one of you individually and collectively. I love you, I love you, I love you. I am in harmony with you. Thank you so much. Gently move your hands, move your fingers, move your toes. Open your eyes. How are you all feeling? It's like in another meditation before the Archangel meditation. How about you check and be aware and feel how your body is feeling, how your emotions are feeling, like how are you emotionally, mentally, physically? Oh, collectively, if I just check, it's amazing. All those who can scan the strength of your aura. It's so expansive, right? It is so expansive. It's strong. And this you can do it at your own pace, in your own words. Drenched in love, lighter, strong, right? So this is a Christmas gift, a New Year gift to all of you in advance. So these recordings will be there in the Triangles Live, the Facebook group, and I also post it on the YouTube. We'll share the links. You can go through it again, or you can do it in your own words. We just did not do anything special, right? It's just that who we already always ignore, we were just consciously being aware. So till the time we meet again in Jan, how about you acknowledge it every time? It's like this can be a living meditation. So every time I have the bottle in my hand, just imagine all the elements are always there, no? There is space, there is water, there is earth, because the metal comes with the earth. And the air is everywhere, even inside, outside. And when I am drinking, the fire in me is taking care. So it's like when you're eating, just be aware. When you look at your body, just be aware and say thank you to all the elements. Thank you. It's like all of them, they combine together and they create us. Thank you. Just imagine when I'm drinking now, it's so much more evident how there is space and the water is going. It's like you're just aware and then you will see in everything, like the fan and the wind and everything. It's in the cupboard, everywhere. There is space, there is air, all those beautiful elements. So today's session has gone a little longer because now we'll be doing the meditation. So let's do the meditation of the actual meditation you all are here for. I just shared something extra, but I really hope that you appreciate not me, but all these elements. And just try it out, if every day you can just be grateful to them and then you just say that I am in harmony with you. These are very powerful words, very powerful words. So thank you for holding the space. Let's close our eyes and we'll do the Archangel meditations. There. Put your hands in front of your heart, placing outwards. Oh, oh, oh. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. So be it. Oh, oh, oh. We'll be chanting the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, the mantra of compassion and mercy, and share the blessings. May the blessings be upon all the elements, the 5 elements of nature, to all those beings who are in need. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. May all sentient beings in the higher world, in the middle world, in the lower world, in all the 8 directions above and below, be blessed by the Universal Supreme Being, by Buddha Shakyamuni, by Buddha Kuan Yin, by Bodhisattva Mailing, by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May all sentient beings be blessed with compassionate, purifying light and soothing, healing energy. May all sentient beings be soothed of their pain, sorrow, and suffering. May all sentient beings be blessed with good health, happiness, spirituality, illumination, abundance, and prosperity. May the mind of all sentient beings be blessed with divine light, wisdom, and discernment. May the heart of all sentient beings be blessed with divine love, with warmness, sweetness, and compassion for all. May the will of all sentient beings be blessed with divine power, with inner strength to do what is right and to refrain from unwholesome actions and behavior. So be it. Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme. Lord God, we humbly request you to kindly bless all the angelic beings, all the higher beings, all the great great beings, the nature beings, all the spiritual teachers, all those who are unconditionally, constantly working for all of us, for the entire creation. May all these beautiful beings be blessed infinitely, indefinitely, without any exception. In God's name, so it is. Om Mani Padme. Be still, be aware, be super receptive and super conductive, and be super generous in sharing the blessings to everyone. The great Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my beloved spiritual teacher, Grandmaster Chokok Sui, to Lord Bodhisattva Mailing, to Lord Melchizedek, to the great Amakrua, to all the great, great beings, holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, to the hierarchy of angels, to the spiritual sun, the solar angel, to all the beings of element, to the beings of connectivity, technology, to God, to our guardian angels, to the angel sign, to the Triangles Blessing team, the beings taking care of the Archangel meditation session, specifically for today's session, the beings of technology, connectivity, the beings of light, love, and power, and all the beings of light present in our rooms right now. We are very grateful for your presence, for your blessings, for your contribution at all levels. Very, very, very grateful. With deep gratitude, deep, deep respect, lots and lots of love. We thank you all, we thank ourselves, we thank everyone in full faith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here, for joining, for holding the space, and for participating. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year to everyone. and we'll be meeting after 3 weeks. So, but yeah, whatever we did today, just keep remembering it and then replicate it in your life. And I hope when we meet, you're already in a much, much, much better space. One thing was coming to me during the meditation, and I think I should really specifically mention. So, how do we physically do something to express our gratitude? In our life, holiday season, we express our gratitude, our love by giving gifts, right? That's how we do, right? So, how do we give gifts to the elements? And for that, just do anything in your capacity. If there is something around you near, that's fine. Otherwise, use the Google. There are so many beautiful beings who have so many beautiful projects for the nature, for plants, for water. There's so many people doing so much good. So do your research, whichever project you felt more aligned to, at least contribute something. Or if you can physically be there, just do your bit. So there is one project I really like. There is Sankalp Taru, where you can just plant the trees. You can choose which project, where do you have to plant. And you can also, there are reasons for it. Like it is a gratitude tree. It is a tree for your ancestors. I'm just saying one, I really like that project, but there's so many, so many. So when you say thank you, do something physical to make it concrete. Like we said, no, just thank you is not enough. We say for, but then just imagine if in our life, if we just, somebody is just saying thank you for, but not doing anything for you. So it is even a more deeper way of expressing gratitude to the nature. This is my contribution to you. And there are like plants, even 100 rupees, 150. You can just plant one. I'm just saying this one project. There's so many. So it is not to burden you, but to be generous this Christmas towards the nature, which always provides. Okay. Thank you again, everyone. Lots of love, lots of gratitude for being here. And I would really like to say, the more you will connect with these elements, the more spiritual qualities also you'll appreciate what they provide. Maybe when we meet next, if I still remember, we'll look at these elements and see how spiritually they contribute. So a part of it we discussed, like the words were flowing when we were saying being grateful. But all these elements, we can learn something or the other. We can take their essence and qualities and bring it in our life. And we can be just one with them in the way they work for everyone. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. One person asked the name of the book. I think you are asking for the gratitude book. I think that name is Magic. I forgot completely. I need to work on my memory. I keep on reading, and then I just keep. Yeah, the book name is The Magic, and the author is Rhonda Ryan, I think that's how we say it. Oh, yeah. So that's how it looks like. It's on, yeah, it's a beautiful book. It has, I think, 21 days of uh, gratitude exercises. Yeah. Thank you, Energy, for sharing. So happy holidays. Lots of love from my end, and we'll see you in January 2024. Let's see what that new year brings for everyone and what we can bring for that new year. Thank you again. Lots of love. Atma Namaste. Thank you so much.